Here we are. Here we are. Here we are. Episode 5. What do I want to make the theme of today's Common Sense episode? Welcome to the Common Sense Show. For those of you just joining us, this is an episode designed to teach us real-world common sense. Most people are growing up with technology and digital things and the internet, and that could lead to some bad trends to follow, like jumping off a bridge, or taking selfies on a canyon, or a mountain. Today's common sense theme, what do we want to go with? Oh yeah, why are you gonna argue with the police? Why are you not gonna respect the authority of the police? At the end of the day, everybody wants to feel important, especially police officers. And if you challenge their authority, they are going to make sure to let you know. Now, I'm sure you should be on your guard. Always be wary of not trusting them and watching them to make sure they don't do something shady or plant some evidence. You got to pay attention to what's going on during your day. Although you should respect authority. The police have a hard job. And if it's not hard, it's just stressful and annoying to deal with sometimes, because they got to answer literally every call. I got to go to all these domestic abuses, all these random calls, and just handle them. What's a good story I can share? Well, back in Plainfield one day, it was about 4:30, I want to say, 4 o'clock. Schools are getting out, middle schools are getting done. And I was driving south on Van Dyke, on Van Dyke Road, past this particular intersection where middle school lets out, and there's no traffic light there. So a lot of time the police officers go there to direct traffic or stop the flow of traffic to let all these buses or all these kids cross the street from the middle school. I think they cut through a subdivision. And so one day, and they also have on the outside of this area, 20 feet or out or so or more, they have these, the yellow school signs with the flashing lights that flash when kids are crossing. So the speed limit on this road's 40, and I was going 40, and I see that the cops had just pulled out to stop the road, and I'm still going 40, going down this road, and all of a sudden I see a cop get out in front of the middle of the road in front of my car with a speed gun. And then sure enough, he's all angry, and he starts yelling right away, "What the heck, why are you going so fast, going speeding?" He's like, these kids coming out. I'm like, I was going the speed limit, and I saw that you guys blocked the road already, so I was going to stop. How you can't be going that fast when there's kids around? What are you thinking? What are you doing? And at that point, I didn't waste time arguing. I mean, hindsight, I look back at it kind of stupid. Why didn't I slow down before getting there? Because, I had a new car, a little bit more reckless. The brakes work a lot better. But, just picture that. You're going down a road, there's no traffic light, the cops get out to block the road with their cars and their bodies. And then you have a cop just get in front of the middle of the road in front of you with a speed gun. Not much happens in a small town that doesn't really have any crime or anything happen. A little lonely suburban town like Plainfield, if you want to look it up, Plainfield, Illinois. Not much happens. No danger aspect. But like I'm saying, everybody wants to feel important all the day, so gotta respect the authority figures. You know, even if you think they're wrong, even if you may be right, why just waste time arguing with them? Why, get into this dispute? That just makes them extend their search, make things more difficult for you. Just, if you never break the wall, never try to do anything wrong, just don't let them bug you. Any more good police stories? I think there was a time where I was working out in Denver, Colorado for a bit, and I had just flown back to Illinois, and gosh, it was probably about 9 o'clock that I landed, 8 o'clock, and I had to drive for about half an hour to get to my car to get there by 8:30 from the airport, because I left it at my friend's house, and I had another hour and a half to drive home, so I was speeding down the expressway, and there's this SUV in front of me, unmarked, and all of a sudden it starts slowing down in front of me, throws on its lights, and then pulls me over. And so I get over like towards the cones, or I stop in the middle of the road because there's cones. And the officer starts yelling at me like, "What are you doing inside the middle of an expressway?" Blah, blah, blah. He's like, I never pulled over, didn't know where to go, so he directed me to the median. Just didn't bother arguing with him. And then we pull over, we drive over to the median, pull over again. And then he's like, "You know what you're doing? How fast you're going?" And I told him, "Yep," but I was speeding, and I told him the exact speed I was going. He's like, "Yep." Joked around with him a bit, talked to him for a bit, told him my story. And he went and checked my record, and there wasn't anything on there. And luckily he just gave me a citation. I respected the authority, didn't argue, and was nice to him. Mind you, I was going 80 on the expressway. It's probably a speed limit of 55 or 60. And there was the construction zone, like I was saying. So that could have been easily an $800 fine, maybe losing the license. So it helps to respect the authority figures. Why are you going to argue with cops? Why are you going to get mad at them? That's just going to make the situation a lot worse. And you don't want to do that. Do you guys have any stories? Do you want to share at all? If you could leave your comments below, that would be great, and I would love to hear them. Once again, this is the Common Sense Show. Thanks for tuning in.